John McCaig here, Jesus Christ Trust on Net. Thanks everyone for the support so that I could keep this up and keep providing you with the truth. Okay, topic of the day porn. Um, this is just a bunch of demons, basically, okay? For the most part, it's everyone in the porn industry, for the most part, is just demons. Now, I've seen a lot of young ladies, some I know, go on this thing called OnlyFans, and they're like, well, men pay, and they make money, uh, from doing porn, live porn or whatever. I haven't been on it, so I just am saying. But here's the thing: a couple of important aspects about this. Okay, uh, that I want to make very clear to people that people don't know. Okay, first of all, where do movies and TV shows come from? The ether over there. It's not by people in physical form. Very rare. They just make it look like that's happening. But where are all the movies being made everywhere? There, you know, tens of thousands of movies per year in all the countries, everything like that. Like everyone would have to be making movies that's alive, and that's not what's happening. Okay, so where do they all come from? Obviously, from the ether, from a bunch of demons, from a bunch of jinn, whatever, right? That's where they come. That's where it comes from. So, like, there's this whole world in the ether. You don't think it's real, but obviously it is. It says so in the Bible. One day equals 1,000 years. There are demons. You can't see them, but they're real. You can't tell the difference between regular humans. That don't mean they're not real. They're real. So where are they? What are they up to? Well, their work is to try and lure uh, humans, right? Sorry, humans into doing making poor choices. You know what I mean? That it's like, hey, we got you in hell, ha. That's they're just programmed that way. And you have to do a million lifetimes figuring this out and stuff. But let's just be really, really super clear, okay? I mean, how many men are paying for porn? Like almost none. You see what I'm saying? Why? Why would a man pay for porn? Because it's there's so much out there. You can't even I mean, you're on any social media platform, and the only thing different besides porn of everybody that's on there practically is they got clothes on. It's always women dancing, shaking. Like you cannot get away from that. It's 50% of what you see, at least, and you're not even trying to see it at all. Uh, so anyway, OnlyFans, whoever's paying over there, that's just demons. They run the financial system. They run the movies. They make all the images we see. They run this place for the devil. You see, uh, they're paying, not humans. In other words, you're human. You're, they're paying to watch a human woman. They're like, oh, I'll pay for this. This is weird. Look, it's a human woman. They know the difference. You don't know the difference, but they know the difference. You see, so they pay some for that. They're like, let's make a demon infested little creature instead of a human from all the young lady humans. That's what they do. It's and how do they do that? They just tell women what they want to hear. They can read minds, and women respond to you know uh, flattery or whatever. They just want to hear what they want to hear, and that's so they're hearing, oh, hey, wow, you're pretty and whatever, here's money. And so they're all up on this thing showing, doing the wrong thing for a bunch of demons. So how's that going to work out for you? Like all the years that you're super pretty, or the years that you should be like, you know, being nice and polite, a young lady, and then attracting someone who's, with God, and you know, try to make a good life, look for a nice wife, and have a wonderful little family. There's so few people that are focused on that. Oh, my man ain't good enough or whatever. You don't even realize that you're, getting paid over there from a bunch of demons. Like, you have no idea that. And isn't that a bit creepy either way? Like, it's obviously, I don't know, like they're having to pay for your attention. It's just obviously a bunch of demons because why would men do it? It doesn't, men are practical. It's just, it's like, what are you talking about, Don't make no sense whatsoever. I'm not saying there are no voyeurs, but I'm saying if you're voyeur, there's so much porn. It's like you could never watch a millionth of it if you watched it all day, every day from now until doomsday. There's no shortage of, creepy demons enacting porn from the ether, No shortage, ever. So why pay? You see, why pay is they pay to screw up young ladies, and they're here to mess up our lives and take us away from God. Why? Because they're just, God created them that way. They're just being who they are. Can you fault them for that? Just telling women exactly what they want to hear and giving them some money, and then they did their job. They messed up those ladies' lives. Yay. Demons complete. Boom. Punched the clock, did my work. Everything's cool with the devil, and everything's cool with me. Huh. What? They live a life. That's what they do. They are your adversary. you know? It's very simple. So I just thought I wanted to be very clear about this and what porn is and what people are looking at and who's paying and just the basics so you know what's going on. I'm just, am I like, hey, you should do this and you should do that? I'm not like some freaky Christian like that. You know what I'm saying? Or other Muslim or religious. No, no. If the truth sets you free, why? Because you're like, oh, that's actually what's going on. You change what you do because you're like, I didn't know it was a bunch of demons, right? Like you didn't know. So, but now that you know, it's like, not so cool anymore. You see what I'm saying? And so then you start to see, oh, maybe I'll make a change, And now that I know what's up. All right? All right. This game ain't easy to play for men, for women, for anyone. It's hard. It's not easy. But the truth, if you can see it, helps you make the correct decisions, okay? And praying that you know what the truth is, like God tells you, you witness it, you see it, you got to see like, what's going on here, and then figure it out. And God tells you, God, through the Holy Spirit, Angel Gabriel's like, oh, that's what it is, because you don't create thoughts, and neither do I. So we're with God. So God, every day you should be saying, God, send me the right thoughts. It's from you only. Send me the truth, and then that ongoing uh, pipeline of truth is that conduit, that uh, uh, what should we call it? That that window of communication, is always open, and so you always hear the truth. That's what we're trying to do. So we get caught up in stuff that's not the truth and the demons. You quit hearing from God. So that's what I'm saying. You want to hear from God. You want to go to God. Don't do things that are against God. That's all. Know the truth, and then you automatically get, like, are not attracted to the things maybe that you thought were something that they weren't. That's all. Okay.